Do you ever feel overwhelmed by responsibilities, but struggle to take action? Knowing you have the potential to make a difference, yet finding it hard to break free from inertia? If this resonates with you, then you might relate to a king who, much like anyone stuck in a rut, was held back by his own laziness. Today, we'll delve into his transformative journey, a tale of unexpected challenges that propelled him to step up, take charge, and change not only his own life, but the fate of his entire kingdom. Join us as we explore this inspiring story of personal growth and leadership. Perhaps his journey will spark motivation in you to overcome your own obstacles and make a positive impact.
In the ancient land of Viridia, there ruled a king named Cassian. He was renowned not for his leadership, but for his profound laziness. Cassian spent his days lounging on the throne, neglecting his royal duties. The kingdom began to suffer under his idle reign. Taxes went uncollected and laws were unenforced. Bandits roamed freely, and the people grew desperate. The council of elders implored him to act. He dismissed them with a careless wave. One day, a neighboring kingdom declared war. They saw Viridia's weakness as an opportunity. The army was unprepared, lacking training and morale. Panic spread throughout the land. Cassian was unfazed by the threat. "It will resolve itself," he muttered. A young servant named Theo observed all this. He was clever and resourceful, though of humble status. Theo devised a plan to save the kingdom. He secretly rallied the citizens. He organized militias and restored order in villages. The people began to unite under his guidance. Meanwhile, the invading forces advanced rapidly. They reached the outskirts of the capital. Cassian watched from his balcony, still indifferent. The council begged him to lead, but he refused. Theo realized that without the king's support, defeat was certain. He decided to confront Cassian directly. Gaining access to the throne room, Theo approached cautiously. Cassian eyed him with mild curiosity. "Your Majesty, the kingdom needs you," Theo began. The king yawned, unimpressed. Theo continued passionately, "If Viridia falls, so does your legacy." This struck a chord with Cassian. "My legacy," the king pondered aloud. He had never considered his place in history. An idea sparked in Theo's mind. "Yes, sire. Future generations will remember you as the king who lost Viridia." Cassian's pride was piqued. The thought of being deemed a failure unsettled him. He sat up straighter, for the first time showing interest. "What do you propose?" he asked. Theo seized the moment. "Lead the army into battle, show your courage, and save your people." Reluctantly, Cassian agreed to don his armor. Word spread quickly that the king would lead them. The morale of the soldiers soared upon hearing this. They gathered at the city gates, ready for battle. Cassian rode out on his majestic steed, looking regal. Theo remained by his side, offering guidance. As they approached the battlefield, the enemy forces loomed large. Fear threatened to overtake Cassian. Sensing this, Theo whispered, "Remember your legacy, sire." The king steeled himself. The battle commenced with fierce intensity. Cassian, though inexperienced, fought valiantly. His presence inspired the troops beyond measure. They pushed back the invaders with renewed vigor. Amidst the chaos, Cassian faced the enemy general. A formidable warrior, the general challenged him. Cassian hesitated, but Theo's words echoed in his mind. Summoning courage, he engaged in combat. The duel was intense and grueling. Just when defeat seemed imminent, Cassian spotted an opening. He disarmed the general, forcing him to yield. The enemy forces, seeing their leader defeated, retreated. Victory belonged to Viridia. Cheers erupted from the soldiers and citizens alike. Cassian returned to the capital a hero. The people praised him, and celebrations ensued. Back at the palace, Cassian reflected on the events. He realized the fulfillment that came from action. He sought out Theo to express gratitude. "You have opened my eyes," he admitted. Theo smiled humbly. "I merely reminded you of your potential, sire." From that day forward, Cassian became an active ruler. He worked tirelessly to rebuild and strengthen Viridia. The kingdom flourished under his newfound leadership. Peace and prosperity returned to the land. The twist came when Theo revealed his true identity. He was the exiled prince of the neighboring kingdom. Cassian was shocked by this revelation. "Why help me when we were enemies?" he asked. Theo explained, "I saw the suffering of both our peoples. Ending the cycle of war benefits all." Cassian pondered this deeply. Moved by Theo's wisdom, he offered a proposal. "Let us unite our kingdoms through peace," he suggested. Theo agreed, seeing the possibility for lasting harmony. They arranged a treaty that merged their realms. A new era of cooperation began. The people embraced the unity, and trade flourished. Cultural exchanges enriched both societies. Cassian appointed Theo as his chief advisor. Together, they ruled with justice and foresight. The tale of the lazy king who became a hero spread far. It served as a lesson in overcoming apathy. Cassian's transformation inspired other leaders. The story emphasized the power of taking responsibility. In the end, Cassian's legacy was secured, not as a lazy king, but as a unifier and protector. Theo's role remained a subject of fascination. His choice to aid an enemy showcased true nobility. Their partnership became a legend throughout the lands, a testament to the impact of courage and collaboration.
We hope you have enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe for more.